DraftKings really screwed this guy out of his 30-1 bet. Can you believe that? So it was 10:45 a.m. one day before the NBA draft this year, and a guy, his name is, Connor Allen. He works for 4for4 Football, so he's an analyst for them. But he was hearing whispers about the Chicago Bulls and who they were going to pick, Patrick Williams. In the first round, fourth draft pick, they were going to take Patrick Williams. Now, when he heard these whispers, the line at DraftKings was 3,000 plus 3,000. So he decided that, hey, this is worth a shot. Let me put a bet down. So he risked $250. That bet was supposed to pay out close to $7,500. After he made that initial bet of $250, they paused his bet, and then they waited 15 minutes, and then they rejected his bet because they wanted to review it. And they rejected it, and they then dropped the line for Patrick Williams to plus 800 only, when previously he placed the bet for plus 3,000. Now, they basically changed the line on him as he made the bet. Like, they only allowed him $29, and basically we know that Patrick Williams was chosen as the fourth pick, and all he won was based on his $29. So they basically, DraftKings practically screwed him out of all his winnings. You know, they basically didn't want to allow him to win. And what their response was, try betting smaller next time. Betting smaller, you know, he was never limited before. He says he's not a whale, and that's not a whale bet. It's $250. He's not a sharp bettor, but maybe he looked better than other sports bettors, because get this. There was another bettor who took the same line with DraftKings, and he was actually able to put down $950 at the plus 3,000 for Patrick Williams, and the guy won $29,000. Now, why did DraftKings take that guy's bet for $950, which is way more than the $250 that Connor Allen put down? Basically, DraftKings, they're screening you, and they don't want to pay out winners. That's basically, they're screwing winners. So if they think that you're a winner, you know, they're going to limit you. That's a pure example right there. They thought the other guy is not so great, so they really didn't check his bets. Now, that's not fair. You know, why don't they give everybody the same chance? You got the same odds, you know, putting out there. They're changing the odds, you know. And here, get this too. Connor Allen put his bet in at 10:45 a.m. The other guy put his bet in at 11:36 a.m. So it was 1 hour after, which I don't know how he still got the line. Maybe the timing is in different time zones, so there could be that discrepancy. I'm not sure about that, but you know, basically you see that that they're not taking his bet, and they took the other guy's bet, and he even had it when it was still plus 3,000. It's not like he saw it plus 800 and bet it at that time. He bet it at the plus 3,000, and they held off on taking his bet. You know, DraftKings, you got to do better. That's just not right. You know, if somebody puts in a bet and there was no limits, there was no restrictions set on their account before placing that bet, they should honor that bet. You know, I get it if a sports book gives you a limit on your prop bets, then you understand it's already agreed upon. So like some of the smaller books, regular local book guys, they'll give you like a prop bet limit of $100 maybe, and hey, you agree to that, and that's okay. But that's across the board maybe, you know. But here's the other side. You know, if that bet lost, man, the books will take that whole bet, right? So, you know, it's just not right. So they'll take your money if you lose. They'll take the whole thing. But you know, if they think you're going to win, they just don't want to want to take that bet, even though they did offer it. So of course they're a business; they got to make money, but not by stiffing, winners, right? So if you're a winner, come on, like the book has got to pay you out. So that's DraftKings, but like on a smaller book, at DraftKings has the technology to pause your bet, but when you play with some of these local bookies or offshore, they'll actually let that bet go through, and then if they think you're too sharp, they actually just won't pay you. What can you do about it? Nothing. So that's actually even worse, and I've experienced that. So, it sucks either way, and that's why books, they're really trying to take the money from sports bettors as much as they can. So if you're out there and you are trying to win, it's very difficult. So let's really try and beat those books, and work together to get some winners on your belt. And all I can say is good luck out there, guys.